Hello, it's Miranda, the cheeky chef. I hope you're having a good day. Just before we start, I must show you these beautiful flowers that my lovely boyfriend Kevin delivered to me as a surprise today. Aren't they beautiful? Look. How lucky am I? He's so good to me. And that was a surprise. So I think he might be on a promise tonight, who knows? Anyway, I'm going to cook him a nice meal. We're going to do slow cooked pork in sweet and sour sauce. What we're going to do is some nice pork shoulder steak. Look at the size of these. Some peppers, onion, sugar, brown sugar, my favourite ingredient, tomato ketchup, mustard, some vinegar, doesn't matter which vinegar you use, but preferably not malt vinegar, and corn flour, just in case you need to thicken the recipe. Everything's going to go in the slow cooker. We're going to slice up the onions and some peppers, stick them in, stick the pork shoulder in and the sweet and sour sauce on top and leave it for a few hours. It's one of those easy to do recipes that you can put in, leave, go away, come back in the evening, and there it is all ready to go, and it tastes delicious. Always, I forget, we're going to use some garlic as well. So we're going to start with 8 tablespoons of tomato ketchup and 6 tablespoons of the vinegar into the bowl. It actually works out to 140 grams. And we're doing 6 tablespoons of the vinegar. I'm using just cider vinegar, and that's 80 grams of vinegar if you want to measure it out. Then I'm going to add a large teaspoon of English mustard, nice big heaped teaspoon, and then we're going to add 200 grams of light brown sugar. Remember, we've got a lot of acid in there and mustard, so we need the sugar. So we're just going to stir that all together. So that's all ready now. We're just going to cut up the onion, cut the peppers up, stick it in the slow cooker. So I've cut up the peppers and the onion. I did use those small peppers, but you can just use normal peppers. I'd say probably 3 peppers, different colours, would be absolutely fine. That's all going in the slow cooker. Remember to turn your slow cooker on. So this is all going straight in the slow cooker, no pre-cooking or anything like that. And the garlic, don't forget the garlic. I always forget to mention that. I don't know what it is. I have such a mental block on it. And I love it. So I'm chopping the garlic into little pieces, and that's just going straight in as well. Right, I'm going to put in 2 of these steaks. I mean, look at the size of them. You know, I like a big one. Anyway, I can't help it. I am so naughty sometimes. So I'm going to put these 2 large ones in. I would say that you would easily feed 4, have half each. So they're going in on top. And then I'm going to put the sweet and sour sauce over the top of that. Just pour it in. Lovely, lovely sauce. I'm going to set the slow cooker on high and cook it for 3 hours, and then we'll check. But I'm sure it'll be fine. And don't forget your salt and pepper. You always need a bit of seasoning. I've cooked the pork shoulder steaks for 4 hours. When you look at them, it will look runny. So what you do to thicken up the sauce, you get corn flour and you take a big heaped dessert spoon, put it in a cup with some water so that it dissolves into the water, pour it into the pork shoulder mixture, stir around and leave it, and that will thicken the sauce. Now, I've already done mine, so you can see it's much thicker. So you've got like a proper thick sweet and sour sauce. That's all you do. Just put it back for a little while, for like 10-15 minutes. It will thicken nicely, and then it's ready to serve. So here's the finished article. Sweet and sour pork with coriander sprinkled on top, and I've served it with rice. I really hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe for more recipes.